Hey guys, this is Tagene Brown-McBean from Money Coaching Services. And today I'm going to tell you about how I moved from being broke to saving 70,000 per month. So before we get into the details, I want you to hit subscribe and like the video. All right. So in the first 5 years of working, I used to live paycheck to paycheck. What is paycheck to paycheck? It means that before the end of the month or before your next pay cycle, you are broke. You don't have any money. That's what it means. So for the first 5 years, I wasn't saving anything, nothing in savings. And I said to myself, this is something that cannot continue because I'm looking down the road, thinking about all my financial plans, and I'm going to need money to do that, right? So what I did, I actually set up a standing order that is to take funds from my account, my salary account, and send it all the way to St. Mary. So hi, St. Mary. So I'm from St. Mary. And because if the money is too close to me, then I'm going to touch it. So I made it out of my reach. Now, I'm not going to leave Kingston, which at the time I was working at Bank of Nova Scotia, New Kingston branch. I am not going to leave Kingston to go to St. Mary to get the money unless it is important. And I made sure not to link the card to the account. So I couldn't go to the ATM machine, or some people say ABM machine, and draw the funds. I would have to physically take some form of transportation, because at that time I was not driving, guys. Some form of transportation and go to St. Mary and then come back. And I'm not taking one full day from work to get any money unless it's an emergency. Okay. So setting up that strategy was based on me understanding that you have to understand yourself. So when you're putting plans in place for yourself, you need to say, okay, what type of person am I? If I save money where it is accessible, will I leave it for the purpose or will I touch it? If you know you're going to touch it, you need to put the money far away from you so that it hinders you wanting to go and touch the money every minute for every little thing, right? All right. So that money I set up to start my emergency fund. So that would have been my first emergency fund. I put in my little toopsie bit. At the time it was $2,000 per month, toopsie bit, to the account, right? So the first month, I said, hold on a little bit. I don't miss the money. I don't miss it at all. And then I said, all right. The thought came to me and I said, how can I save more? How can I move from that $2,000 per month to saving much more than that? So not long after, like about a year or so, I got a promotion and a good increase in salary. And I was thinking about, all right, I'm going to increase my expenses, what I'm going to buy. And then my spirit said to me, no, you're not going to do that. What you're going to do, you are going to set up a strategy for you to start paying down all your current loans and credit cards. People, yes, big people saying, yes, you can't use all of your money on expenses. You have to think about the future. All right. So I said, all right, I'm going to do that. So I said, all right, I'm gonna do that and see what the outcome is gonna look like, what it's gonna look like, because it's different from what other people are doing, right? So when I started paying down some loans and so on. I got qualified to get a mortgage. Yes, things are happening, people. Things are happening. So I said to my spouse that, all right, I'm going to take on all the loans, the credit cards, the mortgage, and I'm going to set up a strategy to pay them off, right? And you would deal with the grocery, the other expenses, the household expenses. So plan in place, and I'm off. So I'm there looking at the numbers and say, all right, how am I going to pay some extra money? Copy. You're going to need some form of lump sum money to pay towards these debts. And when you pay them off, it's going to free up that money that you would be paying each month to each particular debt, right? And rocket science. No, it's not rocket science. Is if you have less loan payments and credit card payments, you must have more money each month. And that's what I did. So came up with a strategy to pay off the mortgage early, paid off the 25-year mortgage in 8 years, people. Yeah, I was so proud of myself. I was so proud. I was so proud. And proud of the support that I got. You know, teamwork makes the dream work. Anyway, so when the mortgage was paid off, I was one like, he was surprised. He was in shock. Because, you know, sometimes people say, oh, they're going to do things and then they don't actually do it. So a lot of people are not used to people doing what they say they're going to do. But once I latch on to a goal, especially a financial one, I don't look left and I don't look right because that's not nothing to do with me. So this was how money coaching services was born. Because I saw while in banking, and I've been in banking for over 18 years, 17 years at Bank of Nova Scotia and 1 year at JN Bank, right? I wrote a book called Money Moves That Matter, Simple Steps to Become Debt Free. And you will see it in the description below, or if you're watching this from a landing page, you will see it below this video for you to purchase on Amazon. Yes. So after I paid off my 25-year mortgage in 8 years, I wrote a book about it. I also paid off car loan and all the credit cards. So I was 100% debt free when I wrote the book. Money Moves That Matter, Simple Steps to Become Debt Free. So I'm now reaching out to persons to say, hey, it is not impossible. You just need someone to guide you. And that's what we are here at Money Coaching Services doing, giving you guidance step by step. And yes, it entails a budget, but a budget does not have to be rigid. A budget has to be flexible. Repeat after me, flexible. Yes, that's right. I did say flexible. Yeah. So you want to be able to work towards your goals and at the same time living a comfortable life. So sometimes that means people, you might have to go back to school, some of you, find an additional source of income or just work a little more overtime. You understand? Find ways to increase your income and assign money for fun. All right. So when I paid off all the debt, right? That's when I wrote the book. as I said before. And at the time of writing the book, I had already left Bank of Nova Scotia. I actually left the Bank of Nova Scotia and came home. I was home. It took me about 7 months to write the book. And after that time was when I went to JN Bank, because I said I want to try another bank, right? I'm not married to Scotiabank. I don't need to go back to Scotiabank. So I wanted to try another bank, so I went to JN Bank. And I went to JN Bank with the premise or the thought of saving the capital to start money coaching service. So here is where, from an income, I was able to save $70,000 per month. How much I say? Not 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, not 50, 60, but $70,000 per month. And I give myself a pat on the shoulder for that. Yes, because each time you do something that improves your lifestyle in any way, shape, or form, you need to spend some time to big up yourself, congratulate yourself on doing something that is worthwhile, on doing something that is pushing your life in a positive direction. So, because mortgage paid out, car loan paid out, the only thing we had to pay was regular bills like grocery, transportation. There was no housing and utility bills, and we have kids, so we have school fee and lunch money. Yeah, but overall, our expenses were low, and I could have saved more than the 70,000 per month, but I don't like to do a strict and rigid budget. I like to do a budget that is flexible, but at the same time, I am reaching the goal that I want to achieve, right? So the 70,000 per month was me saving towards the capital to start money coaching services, right? So I saved 1 point something million. Yes, I saved 1 point something million. I don't remember the exact figure. I don't remember how much months I was saving it for, but I think it was closer to 1.2 million, thereabouts. And that was the capital that I used to start money coaching services. 100% debt free and no loans to start the business. I see a lot of persons, they wanted to start a business, and the first thing you think about is getting a loan. Now, depending on the type of business, if it's like mine, if it's a coaching business, you don't need a loan. If it's something that you have items that you're going to sell that is inexpensive, you don't need a loan. What you might need is better marketing strategies and better operational procedures. All right. So at Money Coaching Services, we not only help persons for personal coaching, we do business coaching as well. So business people, we offer business operations and cash flow coaching. You will see the link in the description as well. But for persons who are new to money coaching services and you want to know more, we allow you to get a free consultation. So if you see this on the landing page, or you can see it in the description, we have 15 minutes free consultation for personal coaching and business coaching, right? So you can ask us any question in the 15 minutes so that you get to understand if Our service is right for you to help you reach your goals. So this is Tagene Brown-McBean sharing how I saved $70,000 per month coming from being broke. Yes, mean every month the money finish, and when it reached to the last week of the month, nobody can invite you anywhere because all you have most of the time is just enough money for you to keep going to work until payday, right? So we need to get out of that. We want you to pay off your debt or make your debts low, very low, so that you can save not even 70 alone, 80, 90, 100,000 per month, because we want you to move from debt to wealth. And you're going to need some money to put towards wealth strategies. So this is Tagene Brown-McBean from Money Coaching Services.